time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. Hey, Shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a number one fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Yes, I'm like that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, on fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Yeah, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll, but I'm king of the club, and I'm wearing a crown, popping these bottles, watching they go.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down. Spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down. Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play.
Out of my way,
Get out of my way,
out of my way.
out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other.
Taking up all of my space, you should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way,
Out of my way,
out of my way,
out of my way,
out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play.
out of my way,
Get out of my way,
out of my way.
out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, it's in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone.
Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. That storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Poses.
You don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. off. There'll be no one left when we shut it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. Just gotta get it on, yeah. Get it on. Look, it's almost over now, almost over now. You don't succeed 'cause you hesitate. You think we're flying, but we levitate. Just be yourself, don't ask us why. 'Cause if you don't, can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm running on the top of a cop's car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the answer, when you see the... You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos.
Jason Sanders is set to kick off.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Denver. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10. They're on the 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Right to the air with May. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Down he goes. Raiders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. May now from the gun. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's May on 1st and 10. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another.
Throwing again. It's May. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos Broncos drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest, but it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting the quarterback in the rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Willis looking to throw. A little of screen pass for Judkins. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's P.J. Love. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Willis's pass intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
May trying to get here on 2nd. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14, Raiders nothing.
Kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
19 Chargers, 19 Chargers. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking from the gun, it's Willis. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he could find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Offensive line fast. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Working quickly here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Gun snap now to Willis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Working quickly here. Fourth down, pass coming. That one finds his man, likely. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Dose of the hurry up here. From the gun, Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Our score, 14-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Back now, pressure coming. And they get to him again. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
3rd and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. This one from 47 yards away. Sanders sends it through. And that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Wilson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. May on 1st and 10. That's with Harrison again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Off the play action, May. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
To the air yet again, May. It's complete. This is Bowers. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 3-possession game. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos push their lead to 18.
Broncos 21, Raiders 3.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Down, 7 Pirates, 19, curve 19, curve 19. Ready, go.
John Kins out the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's Willis to the air. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Braun, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Trap 60, trap 60. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go. Ready.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Let's go. 60.
Willis to throw it. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Hits him on the in route. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for our Broncos.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half.
First and 10.
Broncos on top here at Mile High. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. May now from the gun. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Caught. Nice game left side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
First and 10 now from the 46. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Going play action, May. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by the Ole Miss rookie. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? And he even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was gimme 6.
Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Fielded at the 7. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Drive start to the pick throw left, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9. Second and a yard.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he's not going to get there. The defense attacked to deny the marker, and now a chance to stand here with 3rd and 1.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Crazy.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get more points to end a lopsided first half. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos. Go.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Throwing is Willis. Hits him on the out route. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
70 Timberwolves.
Willis now, 3rd down. He's going deep this time. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Lions.
They're going for this. Buys time, rolling right. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
19, pioneer. Let's go. Hop, step.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
He'll throw it. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
He's back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can track for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal units. He was good on his first attempt, and his second from a little over 45 here. Sanders sends it through, and that lowers the deficit to 15. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. For the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panthers 6, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Handoff now, and Judkins nearly starts the drive with a first down run. It's not the yard short, gain of 9. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and very short, looking to pass. For the right side, cut by Olave. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Ready, go.
On the give, here's Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense up to the line fast.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
It's a loss of a yard.
Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
50. Here we go, here we go.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he'll get in. The 2-point try successful. Now they trail by 7. Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust. And they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a one-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
At their own 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Has it downfield, working the left. Again, he's got room. Brock Bowers. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 13-point lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record.
I got to say, with the type of throw that took, and then where he made that catch, it had taken all 11 defenders and maybe a couple extra from the sidelines to keep him out of the end zone. Not only did he earn it, I felt like he deserved that touchdown.
Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. On now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
Here's Judkins. This is brought to a stop at that, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Offense in a hurry up here. Another game to Judkins. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jalen Johnson with the stop. Offense to the line fast. To throw, here's Willis. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw for May. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, kid, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25. Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Willis on the design run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. Zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Willis looking to throw, and they pick him off again! And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Yeah, these numbers, Kate, they're pretty clear. It's hard to recover these onside kicks. Nice job there by the fielding team, but you see why the rules committee, right, the competition committee constantly searching for maybe new creative ways, because it is just so hard to get that ball when the other team's prepared for the onside kick.
Has him on a quick hitter. Hits the 20. Down the left sideline he goes. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take their lead to a 3-score advantage. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Good work so far. He's got room. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. First down now, ball at the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Going right back to Scatterby. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's Scatterby on second down. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Working inside the red zone. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it sets up second down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletion follow.
And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Raiders football, but really just counting down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Lions.
3rd and long for him here. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders putting up points in a game decided. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. May now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So it's second down coming up. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up third down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Throw here, third down. Buying some time right. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he can't get there, but what a game. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keep adding that fourth quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
So up comes May and his offense, going for two.
The Broncos will line up for the
Pass play now. And no connection on the two-point try. It fails.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Mustang 19. Red. 19. Go.
Gun snap now to Willis. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34.
Driving forward with Scatterboot. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
Vegas, first down.
19, Sergeant, 19.
On first down, this is Scatterboot. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up. Goes to the hurry up here.
Back to 60, back to 60.
A gain of 1 brings up
Reload.
at the Broncos' 30.
Running with Scatterboot. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Cougar
It's
19.
now third and less than a yard.
Ready.
No play action. Here's Willis. Rolling out to his left. Goes right downfield to Olave. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Raiders first down.
On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and
Willis to throw it. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And the gain only about 2 before he... out. That means they're going to face third down.
gain of 2 yards.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. They connect for the first. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. Now Willis leading his offense up to go for 2.
Stephanie. Left 8, Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man open. Complete. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10. And they're on the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 35-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Throwing is May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on these stud tight ends, that's big time.
They'll pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Broncos first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that, actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
On play action, here's May. This is brought in. Big game here for Loveland. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning.
What's up? Hey, what's up?
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Second and 10, still at the 28. He's going to pass it here. Short pass brought in. Then he gets forward for 3 yards as we reach our 2-minute warning.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Yes, sir.
Throwing again. It's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Now May on 4th down. Flushed out of the pocket. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos put up even more points in a win. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 6th of the game. That's the first NFL player to catch that many in one contest. Wow. Up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Broncos will...
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
Score, Broncos 62, Raiders 39.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
A gain of 2. 2nd and 8.
Here's Scatterbo. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
There he is on 3rd and short. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And This is across midfield and into enemy territory. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So the big play gets them just beyond midfield. It's first down. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. The heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Willis now, third down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. May on 1st and 10. Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. At the 20. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Broncos will line up.
We'll throw it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Well, they don't get it, but just the choice to go for it there, Brock, as I'm looking to my right and seeing a partner kind of fuming, a little steam coming out of the head. I'm sure you and many others maybe aren't a fan of that.
I don't feel like I'm that old. I really don't.
You don't look that old.
Well, thank you. But, yeah, this still just gets me, and I know many others every single time.
And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. So to decide to make mile-high salutes throughout the building, it's a win at home for the Broncos. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.